with, I'm the largest individual taxpayer in history. So I paid $10 billion in tax, over $10 billion in tax. You're welcome. Like I sort of thought maybe the IRS would send me like a little trophy or something, Yeah, like one of those, like, doesn't have to be expensive. It could be like, one of those like things you get for when kids win a karate competition, like little plastic gold trophy or something like that, or a cookie or something. But I didn't get anything. It's like, and but I was happy to pay the taxes. I don't mind,
A false narrative from them that everybody is super rich and has Lamborghinis and life is easy. But that's what we're going to have to figure out in our society about social media and all those things. But I don't think we should be the party that demonizes someone because they're able to afford something or they're able to work hard and got something. What we should demonize is people like Elon Musk and those people that do that. And that's different. That's different.
I used to think the Democrats were crazy for saying that men have periods. But then I met Tim Walz. Well, I'd better wrap up because Mayor Adams told me earlier that I needed to make this one very quick, especially the city has reserved this room for a large group of illegal aliens coming in from Texas. There's a group called White Dudes for Harris. Have you seen this? White Dudes for Harris. Anybody know? Are some of you here? White Dudes for Harris? Doesn't sound like it. But I'm not worried about them at all because their wives and their wives' lovers are all voting for me. A major issue in this race is child care, and Kamala has put forward a concept of a plan. A lot of people don't like it. The only piece of advice I would have for her in the event that she wins would be not to let her husband, Doug, anywhere near the nannies. Just keep him away. That's a nasty one. Chuck Schumer is here looking very glum. Doesn't he look glum? He looks glum. But look on the bright side, Chuck, considering how woke your party has become. If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president. Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. If you try to kill our citizens, we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn, people? When will they ever learn? Throw the tampons out in the middle of the street. Throw the gasoline out in the middle of the street. Set it on fire. God bless them beautiful patriots around the world. I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. We got a lawsuit. We got a lawsuit. Somebody getting sued. Oh, tampon. Stolen valor. Fraud, fake, liar. Yeah, buddy. Tampon, sugar walls, Tim. We had to start the video off with something funny, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to have a good laugh. You know, we send our prayers to Trump and the Trump administration, man. Prayers for America. We see what's going on every single day, man, and it just doesn't stop with these Democrats, these just lunatics. Trump derangement syndrome, Musk derangement syndrome. Clown. Don't even check his portfolio before opening up his mouth. A disgrace. And I heard he never been a business owner. He's never invest or has any stocks. That's what they're saying, man. There's a lot coming out on this on Sugar Walls, Brother Tim. Yeah, sir. Throw the tampons out in the middle of the street and set them on fire. His daughter just went viral for being pissed off and mad that we don't have tampons in boys' restrooms as well. I mean, poor family. His wife still talking to people like the little children. Mr. Trump and Mr. Vance is still in there. We have to do a better job. We got our butt kicked, people. It's a disgrace, man. I know y'all be laughing, but I'm for real a disgrace, man. And I love how he got treated yesterday. And this has broke the internet, man. He deserves every second of this. Shout out to those veterans, and shout out to all our veterans, man. We love our veterans. God bless you all. To the brave men and women out there, thank you for your service. We have a lot of veterans on the channel, you know. But he got booed and heckled, literally off stage. They said, get the out of here. You're a coward. They say, go to China. I mean, check this out, man. And this is actually a close-up. We got a newer video. Before we get into the Elon Musk lawsuit, I just want to get into this real quick, and then we'll get into the Elon Musk lawsuit, y'all. I ain't gonna make this a too long video, I promise.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Well,
look at his face.
well, welcome to the Capitol. It's great that you're all.
He couldn't even speak.
Sir, you're welcome to come. Let me finish. Let me finish and vote.
Hey, sir, he doesn't have fucking votes, sir. Shut your fucking mouth.
Oh, hey, there's some passion in the building, which is a good thing.
Reaction to some of the boos that you got out there and some of the heckling.
Yeah, and some of the thank you, and this guy wanted to go help me brawl the guy. Look, that's what they're going to do. These folks come here, they're going to have to face the reality. Some of these guys voted for what's happening at the VA and they don't like it. Some of them come up here and are saying they're supporting folks who are voting against this. The House budget is grossly underfunded in veterans, and it has.
They need to, I'm telling you, man, this man is a disgrace, man. An absolute disgrace. You know, but they come out with it's the same scam, same talking points, same sound bites, you know. But he deserves every last bit of this treatment. And again, open up. That's all. I'm saying it should be lawsuits, more lawsuits flying everywhere on these Democrats, man, for defamation. I mean, just so it should be so many. But let's go and play it. Elon Musk urged to file lawsuit against Tim Walz after latest jab, after latest dangerous rhetoric. People getting up live on CNN, MSNBCs, calling people Nazi. He's a Nazi. He's cutting. He's stealing. He's trying to make himself more wealthier, more richer. He's taking He's cutting everything they're cutting. They're taking your rights away. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. This propaganda, this fear mongering. These lies, misinformation, fake news. Let's get into it.
Looks like Governor Tim Walz did not learn his lesson. The former vice presidential candidate taking another outlandish jab at Elon Musk. Listen.
I don't think we should be the party that demonizes someone because they're able to afford something or they're able to work hard and got something. What we should demonize is people like Elon Musk and those people that react. You know, that's different. That's different.
PragerU personality Xavier DeRusso joins us now. Xavier, good morning to you. So what do you think about the governor's comments here suggesting demonizing another American at a time when his businesses are being targeted with violence?
You know, it's very dangerous rhetoric, and you would think that people would have learned their lesson over on the left about constantly calling to demonize anyone that's an American. We saw already that President Trump was shot at just a year ago, and it's like, does Tim Walz have short-term memory of what that type of rhetoric leads to? But ultimately, I feel like Elon Musk has no choice but to sue at this point. Elon Musk.
Damn. And as y'all know, right now trending on X everywhere on the internet is Elon Musk. To sue Tim Walz, and I believe he even left a comment saying, "Yes, I agree." And you know, he just commented a week before last when the Mr. Fire alarm Jamal Bowman said what he said on CNN, and Elon Musk said lawsuit inbound, lawsuit incoming. You know, I'm ready to see these lawsuits just keep them going, keep it coming. You know, keep them coming. Throw them lawsuits like dollar bills at the strip club. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Gosh, I shouldn't have said that. I ain't never been to the strip club, y'all, but I shouldn't have said that though. Shouldn't have said. They say Rick sir. Rick, Rick, sir. Rick. I've never been to the strip club, man. You know. But throw them lawsuits like ones, though. Throw them lawsuits like ones.
Musk is the highest taxpayer in American history. He paid over $10 billion in taxes. So for Tim Walz to get on stage and say that Elon Musk is evading his taxes, that to me sounds like a defamation lawsuit waiting to happen.
And in that interview, he said, Elon Musk was like, as much taxes as I paid, I thought that the IRS was going to reach back out to me and give me a medal. Like I was going to get a medal or some kind of like plaque or something I can put on the wall. He said they didn't send, you know, people and everybody, we laughed at like what he's saying and stuff, but he was dead serious. He was dead serious when Elon Musk said that. And Tim Walz get up there and then again they just run their mouth, and that's why they're at where they're at now. That's exactly why they lost. That's exactly why people have been sued. Why networks have been sued out their shoes. Why people have been sued out their shoes. And y'all just keep speaking. Don't worry, it's coming. You're going to be held accountable. Just keep speaking. Keep running your mouth.
What do you make of the fact that the Democrat Party picked this guy to be a heartbeat away from the presidency, yet he continuously makes comments like this? Really does call into question his temperament and ability to do that job.
You know, at this point, I feel like the Democrats are addicted to losing. They have all these different people that they can choose from, and they continuously choose the worst possible candidates that just tend to put their own foot in their own mouths.
Okay, so speaking of that.
Sure.
Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, she's saying that DEI could have helped Kamala Harris win in November. Here's her quote. She says, for some, they just disqualified her simply due to her race and or sex. They've never listened to what she had to say and were dismissive and disrespectful while giving the benefit of the doubt to an expletive who literally said he had concepts of a plan and flat out lied about Project 2025. A whole lot in that tweet. What do you think?
Jasmine Crockett is so hilarious because she tries to make it seem like Kamala Harris lost because of her race and her gender. No,
same thing that we hear with these activists, these liberals, women on the spew, misogyny, sexism, racism. You know, the guy on MSNBC that we played day before yesterday, and he said we won't, and we voted, we elected the felon because we didn't want to elect a black woman. She ain't even black.
Kamala Harris lost because her entire campaign was about her race and gender. Kamala Harris did not care about what the American people wanted. And Jasmine is constantly talking about now how we need DEI and how we need to bring in DEI. And to me, as a young black man that has worked my entire life to set a standard of excellence, that is insanely insulting that she wants to lower the bar for us. You cannot rise to low expectations. And I'm a firm believer that Jasmine Crockett is really just a whistleblower of wanting to raise racial tension, because a persona like hers can only exist if there's a self-imposed narrative of racism for her to combat.
It absolutely enhances her brand to do what she is doing. I would just add to your amazing point there, Democrats have said Kamala Harris was a bad candidate. So the fact that Jasmine Crockett hasn't gotten on board, that shows there's an ulterior purpose in mind. Before we let you go, Democrats are struggling with how to address the issue of migrant crime, with one Democrat lawmaker saying Republicans are being dishonest and cruel while using immigrants as scapegoats. Watch.
Republicans have lifted up some tragedies that involved immigrants committing a few crimes. This is the exception, not the rule.
That, of course, being Chuy Garcia from Illinois. I don't know about that. Tell that to the families of Lake and Riley. Tell that to
a few crimes.
The families of Jocelyn Nungary. Final thoughts to you.
You know, I'll never forget that back in September, 158 Democrats voted against a bill that would have kicked out illegal immigrants who committed sex crimes here in America. It shows that they do not care about the safety of the American people, and they for sure do not care about women's rights.
Yeah, and fast forward to this week, we're learning that an illegal immigrant in California was arrested and charged with sexually assaulting and murdering a 13-year-old boy. So.
Oh man, that just broke my heart. That just left me speechless, man. You know. But when we call it out and when we say what the person actually did, you know, They drag us through the mud. They drag President Trump through the mud. Sad, man. What they've allowed to happen. Incompetence, leadership we've had in this country, man. Wow. 13-year-old boy, man. Send our prayers to the family, man, of that victim. God. And our condolences. Oh, man. Some people are just evil, sad, disgusting, pathetic. Times that we are living in, man. We are living in some wicked times, boy. Prayers for Trump and this administration. Elon Musk, all of them, man. People are held accountable. That more lawsuits are fly everywhere. Lawsuit, lawsuit, lawsuit. Keep them coming. When will they ever learn? Keep running that mouth. And this dangerous rhetoric, man. You know, and they're really trying to get somebody for real. They're trying to get somebody unalived, man. That's why we send our prayers to Trump and the Trump administration, man. Especially with what's going on now. Now he's doing exactly what he campaigned on. We're getting exactly what we voted for. They hate the man because he's doing exactly what he campaigned on. Man. I mean, he said it for months, for years, for decades. And then the people on the other side, Democrats, they come to be hypocrites. You just can't make that up, man. Just can't make it up. Hypocrites. But let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, family.